This RPA system video shows you how to enter the proposed restrictive practices information in Section 6 of the RPA submission form in the New South Wales Restrictive Practices Authorisation System. To find the draft submission, go to the RPA submission menu item. Find the submission using the submission ID or the participant details. Click on the hyperlink of the submission ID to open the draft submission. Go to Section 6, Summary of Proposed Restrictive Practices, using the floating menu bar on the right side of the page and clicking on 6, Proposed Practices. Use of the restrictive practices should be detailed in this section, including intended outcomes and how implementation will be supported and monitored. We recommend you refer to the best practices examples in the resources page of our website. You can also refer to the tooltips for each field. Click on the Add Proposed Practice button. Select the restrictive practice category from the drop-down list. In this example, we are choosing chemical restraint. Enter a brief phrase or word to name the practice. Select the schedule of use from the drop-down list. Click in the Service Setting field and select the service setting. Click in the Behaviour of Concern field. The behaviour of concern you entered in Section 5 will be pre-populated. Select the applicable behaviour of concern. Multiple behaviours of concern can be selected, however restrictive practices should not be bundled. For example, if a participant requires PRN medication for a behaviour of concern and also takes routine medication for the same behaviour of concern, these are to be entered in the RPA system as separate proposed restrictive practices for chemical restraint. You can click Save at this point and can come back to complete the rest of the fields at a later time if required. In this example, we will keep going. Add a detailed description of the proposed practice or strategy. Add expected outcomes related to the proposed practice or strategy. Provide a rationale for the proposed practice or strategy. Provide information on the less restrictive options that have been trialled. Explain how the restriction will be applied. Describe the impact of the practice for both the person and others. Identify what behaviour support practitioner support and staff training is required. Select the frequency of review for the proposed practice or strategy. Provide additional notes on the proposed restrictive practice. Identify what fade-out strategies will be implemented to reduce the frequency of the proposed restrictive practice. Click Save. You will be taken back to the submission form and will be able to add as many additional proposed restrictive practices as needed for this participant in this submission. Click Save. This means all information you have entered so far is saved and you can come back to the submission form at a later time. Other sections of the RPA submission form will be covered in separate videos. Thank you.